Welcome everybody to another episode of Rewind the Times, the Black Adam edition. Yes, I got my Black Adam costume on. Went and seen this movie last night. This movie, first of all, let me get this out of the way. Screw you critics, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't see the hate and the negativity about this movie. If you go on RottenTomatoes.com, it has a critic score of 44% and an audience score of 89. There's a reason why the score is so lopsided and why the 89% is so high for audiences. Because you know what? This is a movie for people, man. I read some of these critiques. Dude, I don't understand what they're talking about. This is why I can't be a critic. I went to this movie knowing, first of all, what I was going to see. It's a superhero movie. It's a superhero movie. But, you know, when you go to movies, you go to movies to see action. You want to see action, right? You go to a horror movie, you want to be scared, right? You go see a comedy, you want to laugh, right? This movie is exactly what it is. What you see in the trailers. It's nothing more, nothing less. There are only two things about the movie that I not disappointed about, but I kind of understood why it is what it is. The first part is it does start off a little bit slow, so this is gonna be a spoiler-free preview. I do want to do a spoiler one. I'll do that on Monday, but I'll say this much. The movie starts off a little slow because it's telling you the origin of Black Adam. That's common sense. Just like with Man of Steel, with Clark Kent. It's showing you Krypton. It's showing you the beginning of the movie. It's showing you what his purpose of, where he comes from. I don't understand why people are criticizing that part. I don't understand why the critics are criticizing that part. I do not understand that at all. All it's doing is showing you who he is. That's it. That's all it's doing. The critics are saying that the JSA is not getting enough backstory. You know, it does. It tells you. It breaks down each one of them. It tells you a little bit about them. I think the reason they did that, it gives you enough to want more. And I think the reason it did that is because I really truly believe that this movie is going to spin off. I think there's going to be JSA movies. I think the Hawkman's going to get a movie. I think Dr. Fate. I think Cyclone and Atom Smasher may get a movie together. Because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like Hawkman is the leader. Dr. Fate is like the elderly wise partner. And then Cyclone and Atom Smasher. It seems like they're like a pair because they're the more youthful ones. It gives you enough to want more. And I love that. I was satisfied completely with that. The action scenes are fucking amazing. They're amazing. Dude, my girlfriend came with me. She looked at me and she was like, this movie is so good. Like, the action scenes are so good. Is it brutal? Yes, because Black Adam is brutal. He is a mean son of a bitch. And man, the kill count, deadmeat.com, deadmeat, you're gonna start counting the kill count on this, and the deaths are awesome. I mean, they're not super bloody or nothing like that, you know, like a horror movie, but there's deaths and there's tons of them. It has a really good storyline. My only other complaint about the movie, and if it's even a complaint, is just the villain. Everyone is complaining about the villain, so I do understand that. The villain is Sabak. There are three interpretations of Sabak, and they're using the Muhammad one. The guy who played him, first of all, is really good. The actor who does play him, he played in the live action version of Aladdin. He played Jafari, and he's really good in this. At first I didn't know if he was a good guy or a bad guy, but as the movie goes on, you'll understand. I'll talk more about that in the spoilers. But Sabak, and I hate when they say that the villain was kind of jammed in there. No, he wasn't. The beginning of the villain story is right from the beginning of the movie. It's weaved in. It's weaved in with the origin. So in the beginning, if you watch closely, the way they're doing the origin of this movie, when they're talking about the origin of Black Adam, they're going back to Kahndaq and they're talking about the old ages of Kahndaq and Black Adam and his son and all that stuff. And then on the other side of it, you can see the villain weaving its way in. So it's not like he came out of anywhere. No, he didn't. I hate when they said that. No, if you pay attention to the movie, he's there the whole time. I hate how they say at the end of the movie he gets crammed in. He never got crammed in. That's not true. He's there. Do not listen to what critics who say go out and form your own opinion of this movie. I guarantee you're gonna love it. And if you're a true DC fan and you like movies like Man of Steel, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and if you like Wonder Woman, if you like those action scenes like Aquaman, Man of Steel, just Zack Snyder's Justice League, movies like that. If you like action like that, dude, prepare to strap in. You're gonna love this movie. I cannot wait to go see it again. I'm going on Saturday to see it. I'm gonna take my two boys, and my girlfriend's gonna go again. I am so excited for my two sons, Colston and Jeremy, to see this movie. Dude, it's so good, man. And if you're fortunate to have a girlfriend who's into stuff like this, man, she is gonna absolutely love it. She's gonna enjoy herself, man. It's a popcorn, sit back, strap in, roller coaster of a ride. The Rock, there's a chef's kiss. Thank you so much, man. This was my most anticipated. This was my most anticipated movie for a long time. I've been waiting since last November to see this movie. When I seen the preview at DC's Fandom, that and along with the Flash, they showed those two previews, and I was so excited to see this movie. Couldn't wait. Obviously, I'm dressed up like him for Halloween. Got the full costume, man. It's gonna be an awesome Halloween this year. But I couldn't wait to see it. Just in that little preview, it showed in the preview at the DC Fandom how brutal he was. So when movies come out, you know, critics, when they see all these previews and stuff, I don't know what they're looking at. I can't. I don't know, man. No, I just don't understand. It's like food critics too. I mean, I've heard some. You know, I never really watched or listened to like food critics, but the way they break down food, if something tastes good, it tastes good. I don't know, man. I guess if I had to be a critic, I'd be just a critic just for the average person, because I think that at the end of the day, and this is no insult on anybody, but most of us are just average fans. We want to go out. We want to feel like we got our money's worth. You know, this world is a critiqued world, and there's a lot of bad in this world. And this world, you know what, man, can scoop you up in that bad shit and toss you around and spit you out. And there's a lot of badness in this world. And if you can find something good in this world, something that makes you happy, hold on to it, hang on to it, and enjoy it. You know, so, you know, when you go to the movies, you want to just be indulged. You want to have a good time. You want to embrace. You want to just let go of the real world and just enjoy what you're seeing on TV or on the big screen. And that's what this movie provides. It's a really good movie with a really good story. It's got a pretty good story. The story, it's not the strongest part of the movie. The strongest part of this movie is definitely the action scenes. The Rock was made to play Black Adam. I cannot look at anybody else. When I honestly, when I look at The Rock, and he's played some other roles like in Jumanji and in Rampage, Pain and Gain. I like The Rock. I'm a big fan of The Rock. I like his movies. Definitely, when I look at him, I just see Black Adam. And some people complain about the pointy ears and the hair. Try putting that on The Rock. It wouldn't even look right. You know, he definitely looks the role. He's a dark skinned man like Black Adam. And even like and everybody that plays their role in this movie plays it perfectly. Atom Smasher, played by Noah Centineo. Love his Cyclone. When she fights, man, it's like dance. It's like this colorful dance routine that she's doing. It's beautifully done. It's absolutely beautifully done. Like I said, Atom Smasher, he's more of like the kind of like the Deadpool a little bit. You might hear the comparison of the two because of the mask and stuff, but he brings this comedic element to it. You got Dr. Fate, who's this older man who is of wisdom, and oh man, Pierce Brosnan looks so good in his costume. Oh man. And then you got Hawkman, who is the man that is not afraid to step up to Black Adam, tell him the difference between right and wrong. And you know what, man? He wants to, and you know, Black Adam wants to. He kind of convinces. Black Adam kind of convinces Hawkman, hey, listen, man. You know, there is a fine line between right and wrong, and he does skate on that thin line. And Hawkman at times doesn't understand, and at times he does understand. And Aldous Hodge as Hawkman is just fucking amazing. I want to see him with a spin-off movie. I want to see him with a spin-off movie by an origin story. Completely on him with Hawk Girl. I think that'd be great. Aldous Hodge was phenomenal. Even the girl who played there's a young boy in the movie, and her the mother and the son. They were very good in the movie too. Everybody was good. The brother who's the comedian. I love him, dude. There's just this movie. There's just so much action packed, and it really is a strap in roller coaster of a ride, man. I can't wait for everybody else to go see this movie and enjoy themselves. I had a blast seeing it, man. When I walked out, I wanted to see more, and we all know the post credit scene. We all know who's back. I don't have to even. It's not even a spoiler by now. We all know that Henry Cavill's back as Superman. And man, that movie, I hope we don't get it in one movie. I hope we kind of get like an Avengers movie where we see it over like maybe like 2 or 3 movies, hype up the battle. Okay, in the first movie they're getting closer. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, or how they would do it. But in the first movie, you know, they're here. They're getting closer to battle each other. Then all of a sudden they're here. Maybe they have a battle or two here. But in the third movie, it's strictly Black Adam vs Superman. I think that's how they should do it. It's one way to make money, definitely. It's one thing to, kind of, give the audience a little taste here, and then boom, here's your dinner. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I'm super excited. I think if you're a fan of DC, of the DC brand, and if you're fans of the DCEU like myself, you're gonna love it. It's such a great addition to the DCEU, and I've heard so far, just on Thursdays alone, just on Thursday previews alone, just on Thursdays, it's made $7.6 million. Aquaman brought in 9. Aquaman was the best movie so far financially. It brought in over $1 billion. And then Shazam brought in 5.9. This brought in 7.6. This brought in $7.6 million. So I can't wait to see what it's gonna bring over the weekend. Starting tonight, actually, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm so excited. I'm going to see it again on Saturday, like I said. Dude, I just can't wait to see it again. It's such a good movie, man. You guys are gonna really enjoy it. Ah, man, The Rock, the action scenes, man. I can't get a grip of some of them are just, especially the introduction to Black Adam. Man, when he comes on the screen, when he first is introduced, God, he comes in with a bang, literally with a bang. And the death scenes and it's just so fucking good, man. It's just so good. To the director, I can't even say his name right, so I'm not even gonna bother to butcher. You did an amazing job, man. But like I said, man, I hate how people are just criticizing it. I hate that, man. It drives me nuts. There's a reason why on Rotten Tomatoes you have a critic's view and then you have the audience. And the audience, it's like literally it's 2-1. I mean, dude. I saw one critic. He put that this movie didn't have enough action. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. The whole movie is action. You literally, if you blink or if you breathe the wrong way, do not get up to use the bathroom. You are gonna miss some big parts of the movie. And it has a nice continuous flow. Too. Even though for being a very fast action-paced movie, has a good continuing flow. I loved it, man. Like I said, man, if you go to the movies to see action, if you go see an action movie for action, you're going to see action. If you go see comedy for comedy and you laugh, you go see horror to be scared, bottom line is you're going to enjoy this movie. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Aldous Hodge. Thank you, the whole cast, everybody. I appreciate it, man. This movie was great. Welcome to the DCEU. I'm so excited to see with the next chapter of Black Adam and the rest of the JSA. I'm so excited to see. I cannot wait. And they've actually already greenlit. Jaime Garcia and stuff said they're already in talks for the next one. And we're not going to wait 10 years like we waited with this one. This one's going to come out a lot sooner. So listen, man, I wanted to come out here. I wanted to wish everybody a great Friday. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to see my boys today. I got my girlfriend here. I'm going to spend some time with my Biffy today, which is my best friend. So, man, life is good, man. And this movie was just a cherry on top of the cake, man. So I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Remember, God first. And until next time, tell them the man in black sent you. Take care, guys. God bless, man. Bye.